Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Do we like this or do we like this? Wide lens or close up? I'll start with this. So welcome everyone. My name is Margaret Pinard. You're on my channel. We're doing a crazy thing. We're doing a group live book tag because we thought that'd be fun to try. So, and we have a Jenni. Hello, hello. Are you ready to come on and be public? All right.
Computer was not playing nice today.
Oh.
Jenni!
You
made it!
We have various representatives of Booktube and AuthorTube and CanadaTube and UKTube and like all different parts of the world. So this is very exciting. We're going to try the Bookaholics Anonymous Tag. I was tagged by Gareth and a couple of other people also were tagged. And so we decided we could all do this one and cross it off our list. So does anyone want to shout out who tagged you and say thank you? Thank you, Gareth.
I don't know if anyone tagged me or not in this one. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It says not connected, so maybe Jenni will come back. Okay, so we have some folks in the chat that are on the studio floor, so I will skip those. You all, I just said hello. And Devin is here. Devin was second. Yes, busy day today. I just went out for my walk to get some outside sun time and barely made it back. So, yes, book tag. Exactly. All right. So welcome. And if people come in, this is, just an experiment. So I'm going to ask everyone to answer the first question by way of their introduction. So you can say your name, your channel, and what do you like about buying new books? And we're going to start with Ben.
Oh, I'm Ben. I'm a British booktuber, if you don't already know me. Ben's Book Corner. And yeah, booktube for 3 years. What do I like about buying books? I just like spending money. I have, there's so many things I could spend money on that are far more useful. But the other thing is I have magpie syndrome. So I see pretty book, me buy pretty book. And then it gives me an excuse to buy other things to put books on. So I'm enabling myself basically.
Perfect. Thank you. Noah.
This way you're not going to get last place.
Hello, I'm Noah. I am the bookworm. I'm also British, and I live down the road from Ben. What do I like about buying books? I don't know. I just like to have them. It's just something to have on my shelf. They smell nice. You sniff a good book.
There's worse things to sniff.
There's no such thing as enough shelf space. I would alter that slightly. Yes, agree. Elaine, let's go clockwise and give Jenni some time to settle in.
Okay, so I'm Elaine, the Canadian representative, and a booktuber just past 3 years.
Wow.
And let's see. What do I like about buying new to me books? Everything. Because I usually go to the thrift store, so they're new to me, not necessarily new. And I'm checking my little cheat sheet. So, yeah, I like the price at the thrift store because they're usually under $5 or to $1. Which is how I found the Iberian Cantos, which is awesome, and Jonathan Strange, Chunky Monkey for under $5. And I also love buying my new little victims for craft projects, which I don't currently have with me, but just so many awesome things. I love the excitement of a new book. I love rebuying books because stupid me unhauled a bunch of them, but I've found them at the thrift store. So yay. And yeah, I enjoy all those things. New books.
Nice. I have to say I don't enjoy rebuying because like I always feel like I'm doing the same thing again. I hate doing the same thing again. So we differ on that. Cat's turn.
Hey, so I'm Kat, the ginger bibliophile, so gotta represent us redheads around here. And, I don't do the book murdering thing like my, Canadian dragon mom there, but I love a good thrift store. I get to find all the stuff that I've never heard of, and it's much closer to my price range. And then there's, of course, the library sales that always get me in trouble, because who can resist a whole bag of books for $2? I mean, I can fit a lot of books in there. So I get some good ones, I get some bad ones, but when they're a quarter, I don't really feel bad about it being bad. So hopefully, I have occasionally rebought books, and not because I can hold them. It's one of those of, this author has 60 books, and I thought that was the one that I needed, not the one that I just bought. So I've learned my lesson, and with the ones that have just prolific amounts, I started writing them on a list on my phone so that I can't forget to bring it with me and go, wait, yep, I do have that one, and put it back on the shelf now. I got tired of doing that after like the 7th one. Then I get home and darn it.
Yeah.
That was another book that I could have had instead. So it's just fun. I don't like buying them online as much because then I have to search. But
interesting. That comes up later. I also disagree with that one, but not because of the online thing, just because of the search thing. But that's my answer for later. So, Jenni, I don't have your channel name on the top of my head. So, Jenni, what is it?
Just my name.
Is it Jenni Parks? There's no number?
I think my chat one has a number, but my actual channel doesn't.
Okay, perfect. So I'll pop that up. Welcome. Tell us your first answer.
First answer. I'm a hoarder. As the others all know so well. I like having loads and loads of choice. And then you end up with decision fatigue.
Oh, yeah.
So many.
That's the thing.
I'm never going to win this challenge that we all have.
Aren't you?
What's your number?
Are you first or last? Tell everyone about the challenge. What's the challenge? What are people competing for?
The least amount of books bought. Okay. I've won like the last 2 years in a row.
What?
And not by a little.
How many books have you bought so far this year?
Come on, Jenni.
Okay, 41 on my Kindle.
That's not bad.
I was almost right.
Ooh.
I know,
That's
I don't
still
even
better though, Jenni.
I've got some physical books and oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm turning into Ven.
You got a
Pretty cover. We do know that a pretty cover will turn Ven's head. Yes.
Oh yeah.
New way. Oh, I like that. I like that. All right.
That's why you two are competing for first place, and I'm fighting
behind
for
Elaine
last.
right now.
You
I'm
only have
third.
2 more. You only have 2 more, Ven. You are going to beat me. I'm 15 and holding since the 3rd of January.
Nah.
I need someone to
You've
take
got
away
this.
my Amazon account.
I don't know how many I'm at. It didn't ask me to look this up, so I don't have this at my fingertips. It's probably like 4. So it's not too many. We have some new faces to me in the chat. So hello and welcome. We're doing a live group tag. We've just finished the first question. You definitely want to visit all these channels and subscribe because they are lovely people. We're going to not talk about book murdering because that's fun. That's a side quest.
What's wrong with you?
Practice. Oh, I didn't answer this for myself. My answer for this. So my answer for this is the thrill of the hunt. I cannot do archery very well. I cannot, run and catch things in the field. So I hunt books. And so when I find an author that I've been looking for, or I find a book that I've been looking for, I get a little thrill. And when I find a backlist book that I didn't know about, that wasn't even on my list, I also get a thrill. So it's a dopamine hit. And that's the thing that I like about buying new books. So that's me. How often we'll go backwards since that is germane to the challenge that we were talking about.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah.
That's you, Jenny.
J-Show? Is it J-Show? I forget what the Gaelic is. Is that clockwise or counterclockwise?
Mine is unfortunately almost daily. Those Kindle daily deals.
Oh my
How dare
god.
they? At least most of my books are free or 99p.
Good. All right. Cat.
I am still holding at 0. I've got 1 book this year, and it was a gift, so it doesn't count.
Nice.
Boo.
Mostly because I'm broke, but still.
Oh, I bought the whole Game Changer romance series. Facepalm. I don't know. Is that what is Game Changer? Is that the heated rivalry one? Okay, all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
outside the loop, but I figured.
Leslie.
And no, Ben has not watched it yet. Okay. Excellent. Elaine, how often do you buy new books?
Well, this year I've been behaving. I've only been out on the 3rd of January for that 30% off sale at the thrift store. But in other years, it might be once every couple of months for a little trip to the thrift store. And because they're like uber cheap, I usually come home with anywhere from 10 to 15 books. It just depends because I put my little pennies aside. But Kat needs to get her butt to one of them library sales and start catching up because, like, I want last place this year. It's a goal. Just saying.
But you said if I don't pay for it, it doesn't count. And in town, he gives me cash, so I don't pay for
well,
it.
see, that's cheating because you get the other human to buy them. Like, cheating. Anyhow, so I may go once.
Last year.
Yeah, I may go once every couple of months to get new books. And yeah, that's kind of my guilty pleasure because, I don't go clothes shopping or any of that stuff anymore. So that's my big hoo-ha out into the big scary world that is people.
That gives me a plan for cheating, though. I'll get somebody to buy my Amazon gift cards. Doesn't count if I don't buy.
See, there you go.
That's called money laundering, Jenny. There's rules about that.
Jail means more time to read.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Point-
does snow mean more time to read, Elaine? Can you tell us? Does it translate?
What's that?
Does snow mean more time to read since you're a prisoner in your own home with all the snow?
Well, no, if I still drove, I'd be out and about. I'm not American, for Pete's sakes, where the grocery stores go empty and people lose their minds. But yeah, I mean, wintertime is either knitting, reading. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yes, the answer to my question sounds like yes.
Correct.
Noah, how often do you buy new books?
I used to buy quite often with Ben here. He's a bad influence, by the way, because he used to just point out books and I'd go, oh, yes. But I've done pretty well so far. I've not gone out crazy. I think I've only bought 3 books in the past couple of months, actually. So I'm doing well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that reminds me, because of this challenge, did this start because of the Read What You Own? Is anyone here participating in the Read What You Own challenge? I'm out. I've already violated it. Noah?
No way.
I think we only started it because we just randomly started commenting about how many books we've got, and then we just decided it became a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That challenge became this challenge, apparently. Ben?
It depends. I tend to, around payday, I'll go on 2 weeks where I'll just buy things. And then I won't buy for 2 weeks. And then payday comes around again and it's like, oh, pretty. Not as bad this year, though. My child, however, is going to do worse than me. Because she's started buying books now. And she's on 7, I think she's bought since the start of the year. She's just, while she's been here, she's just ordered a special edition. So,
is it a competitive thing?
No, she's just buying what she knows she can't beat me if I decide to start buying books. But this year I am trying to be good, so I'm staying away from storefronts and Amazon and all that at the moment, and trying to stick to going out and buying.
Yeah, and then you
Right.
sabotage me by sending me the links to the indie offers.
Yeah,
I know he's lying.
Sure.
A few days ago, he said he bought 14 books.
no, I bought 11 books because I realized one was a subscription, but they were all physical.
Okay.
And they weren't for Amazon either. And I got discount, and it was 4 for 3, and then they gave me an extra free book at the end of it. So
That doesn't count.
I have counted it, to be fair.
Eva. Okay, you did count it. All right. Well, I'm not tracking, and I'm somewhere in the middle of the pack, so I'm not gonna worry about my place in history for the year. Having fun, so that's excellent. How often do I buy new books? Usually 1 to 2 a week, like average. But when I'm traveling and I have room, like a car, and the prices are good, I will binge like 10 or 12 at once. So like Ven, I go on sprees every once in a while, but then I go weeks without sometimes. So it averages maybe 1 or 2 a week. I like that word spree, by the way. All right, we ready for number 3, which is I see we're diverse. We have a range of opinions on this, judging by former answers. Bookstore or online book shopping, which do you prefer? Let's start with Elaine.
Bookstore.
Okay.
And now, the odd time, I will use Amazon because that's how I can find some of the indie authors and specific books that I'm looking for. But my preference is going through my local thrift store and going through all the shelves and finding titles and authors I wouldn't have looked for just scrolling through, like Amazon. So, I mean, I lucked into Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell because there it was on the shelf at the thrift store. And there's a ton of other authors that I found, like Wilbur Smith, who I knew about, and a bunch of the ghost books and other things I found, but I wouldn't have specifically been looking for those titles. So I love going through the bookstore, seeing the books on the shelves, being able to read the backs. And I love that to me, book shopping is an experience. You're in the store, you see the titles, you talk to the staff, you have amazing conversations. You can't do any of that clicking buttons on a computer.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not just about the books, it's a whole experience.
Mm-hmm. And I sense a little bit of fellow feeling with the hunt, like of able to like find a good thing or like open up a new world. So I like that.
Absolutely.
Eva is saying library sales, which has been mentioned before, thrift shops, which a lot of us probably go to, yard sales. Yard sales I don't get to as often. I know Portland does have yard sales, but you have to be in a neighborhood with yards, and we have a lot of apartments around here. So yeah, less accessible. Depends on where you are.
We don't get them in the UK.
What's that?
We don't get yard sales in the UK.
No?
Our boot sales.
Boot sales?
Boot sales.
Where do those take place? In front of a house or like at a
No, they're usually in a massive field at a parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have about 300 cars.
Wow. That's how they do Halloween here now, I hear. Trunk or treat. So, yeah, to be safe.
Disappointing.
Indie bookshops are my fave. Yep. Boot sales is cute. Yeah. Eva likes it. Noah, how about you?
So I'm kind of in between them, to be honest, because I love to go to the bookstores because a lot of my books that I buy, they randomly change the type of cover on them and it annoys me. So I want to look and make sure the covers are matching and fine. But I back a lot of things on Kickstarter with authors, so I will go on back there and get things sent over. So I do things like that quite often.
Very cool. Yeah. We haven't had that mentioned before, so that's great. That's a great source. Who was just talking about Kickstarter? NS Johnson, who was my guest on Wednesday, romance author. She has 213 titles out under one pen name. She's like doing very well, and we had a great interview. But yeah, she's just starting a Kickstarter for her nonfiction, like writing craft books. So it's pretty
basically she's the Brandon Sanderson of romance authors.
Yes, like yeah. They're good. They're fun. They're shifter romance, paranormal romance, and others like fairy.
You need to take her computer away from her.
No, I think she's doing really well. Flea markets, yeah. Like a Halloween trunk or treat with yard sale vibes. That's so perfect. I think Eva would get down with this. So if you're in the neighborhood, that's a money maker right there. Here you go. It does sound like a fun way to snoop everyone's book tastes. Oh. Okay, Kat, you're next. Tell me more about this comment, and then you can do the question.
Well, I was just kind of building off of like Judy said that everybody's just parked in a park and their trunk or treat for yard sales. That's weird, but I like it if it's everybody's like, here, we're all getting rid of our books. Just snoop every trunk. So okay, I like this person. They have good book taste. They got romance and Western. We're not going to be friends. Just snoop around.
It's kind of like a book swap. Has anyone been to a book swap? Hosted? No? Oh, yeah. They're fun. Because then you go, oh, did you like this? Oh, did you hate this? Oh, would this be for me? Because you know each other usually. That's fun. Bookstore or online, Kat?
Online, if I'm looking for something specific. Like if that's one of my have-to-have authors or just ones that are really hard to find. I'm in the mood for it, like a Ravenloft or Diablo book. Otherwise, give me the thrift stores and the library book sales. Like I just kind of wander the shelf and go, I've heard of that author. Oh, I like that title. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see what the back says, see if it's actually something I'd like. And that's how I find most of my authors. Well, I liked that one. Now I'll keep an eye out for them. And it's usually ones I've never heard of before. Oh, this book hasn't been in print for 20 years. Now I'm going to have to go online and look for them or hope somebody else, kicks it and drops it off before somebody else gets to the bookstore and I can get more.
That makes it hard to recommend books sometimes too, because if it's out of print, you're like, this is a great book and you can't find it anywhere. We'll look at eBay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorites. It's annoying. They're published in Australia regularly. And then 6 years later, they make it to the US.
Oh, okay. They have to prove themselves in that market. Okay. So Devin says vintage and antique books from flea market. That's fun. Yeah, that looks nice on her new shelves. Cumberly, hello. Eva says Kickstarter too. Yep. My last physical books I received were Kickstarter fulfillments, i.e. Devin in the chat. Woohoo! Since you said that in the last stream. Yeah. Yes, goes without saying. Fantastico. JP Rindfleisch the Fourth. That is quite a name. Has some Kickstarter experience and releases, and he got an indie title picked up by Tread after the Kickstarter. That is
nice.
Very. Oh, and the little free libraries. Now, has this reached the UK?
Kind of.
There's a couple. There's none local to where we are, but our local supermarket kind of has a trolley where people can drop off books and take books away. That's as close as we've got. But there's a couple sprung up in Manchester. Not many though. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nonprofit sort of network in the US that is called Little Free Libraries, and people will put them in their houses or on the street that they're in charge of and try to take care of them and curate leave a book, take a book kind of thing. So it's nice. I think it's a nice community thing.
Is there not an app for that or something like that? Like a way to track them?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I heard that.
Not
I didn't
totally
know if it was true.
But yeah. Sometimes I'll just put it on my Google map. This is a good little free library. It has my taste in books. Or our other ones are all kids' books. I'm no. So.
See, our localish one that's in Tesco, it's not you pick and swap books out. You actually have to donate money into a charity to take one.
Interesting twist. we're on Ben, right? You want to talk about
Oh,
book online?
my thing stopped working. So I read a lot of indie books, and it's really
No.
hard to find. I know, it's shocking, right? And a lot of the time, the best place to find them is Amazon. But what I do now is I find stuff on Amazon and then go wandering off and trying to find them elsewhere. That is my Amazon is my discoverability tool, and then I'll go elsewhere to find stuff. I do. Me in a bookshop is a bad thing for my bank account. As
Good for me.
Noah, as Noah can
Oh,
attest, we don't have, or at least we've not found too many independent bookstores that have sane opening times locally. There's one in the centre of Manchester, and its opening times change every week. And it's always, every time I go, it's shut, and it's like, just stop. I just want to buy things. So I love physical book shopping. I probably buy more online, though, to be fair, on various different places. So
You're so self-aware. It's so great. Eva says the closest indie bookshop is 30 minutes from me in any direction. Pretty sure I should open one here, right? Yes. Do it. Devin's got a hierarchy: online, then direct sales, which are great, then bookshop.org, which is awesome, and then the Zon, if I must. You're a girl after my own heart, Devin. I love it. You have little free libraries in your area. The ones here aren't well kept and seem to cater to children. I have both here and in the Sacramento area and in the San Luis area. San Luis a bit less. It does vary between the metropolitan areas that I frequent. More or less fiction, more or less kids, more or less old and scummy books that no one wants. And I'm like, no, it's hard. That site. What site is this? Little free.
Oh, the bookshop.org. I didn't know that one.
Oh, okay. Yes. Bookshop.org is it's just the alternative to Amazon. Unfortunately, it's available in the US and the UK, but not in Canada.
Oh, what a shock!
Yeah.
You mean the 51st state doesn't have it?
Yeah. Oh, don't say that. We'll go off.
You don't get in trouble, twin.
The 9th. Oh, instead of the 4th, it's the 9th. Wow. Yep. I didn't even see you say that, Devin. Great minds think alike. Yep. Okay. Eva says, I'm still a Prime member, so I shop as on. I get they are evil, but everywhere I can shop is evil and money is evil. The good news is I don't make any money. Oh, all right. Well, hello, Erin. Welcome in. Jenni, you want to answer the question and we'll pause on the chat again.
I read almost all on Kindle, so it all has to be online. I think I own maybe 15 to 20 physical books, and that's literally all I own. Which did just go up because I just got 3 this year.
Nice. So you
I
have
feel guilty though. One's a book I don't even like. It's not like a book I don't like, but I was just like, I'm not even enamored with it. But I saw it and I went, I want it.
Oh. Cover by?
What is it?
It was. Where'd it go?
Show us.
I think it's around here.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Dracula, come on.
I saw it in Waterstones and I went, I'm having you. It's even got edges. I was like, oh,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I mean, it's not like I hate the book. It's just like, I just don't get the hype. Maybe I need to reread it.
What did you say?
Don't get the hype?
I like my vampires, and he's barely in it.
Oh, we're throwing shade. That's what that was. Okay, I wasn't sure what the sarcasm was.
Elaine's gonna get it.
Okay, so Eva says the map only shows a couple in my town, but there's like 10. So I don't know why some show on their maps and some don't. And then she deduces they must charge to show up on the map. Perhaps. Yeah, that might be like throwing a donation to the nonprofit to fuel the API developers, which makes sense. Devin says there's tons of YouTube videos and classes that will teach how to open an indie bookshop from brick and mortar to book trailers.
Ooh.
I don't think they get at the actual hard part. Aaron saying, hi. Devin saying, I see bookshop.org expanding very soon. Wait, how did you hear about this? That's very exciting news. I did not hear about that. So I'm excited. Eva says, I have a home library, but if we subtract Kickstarter and children's titles, it's probably 95% thrifted. Oh, that's an interesting thing. So often I will ask people, one of my curious, nosy questions is, what's your ratio read to unread in your library? But like bought new to bought thrifted. That's an interesting. Does anyone know right offhand? I mean, Jenni's is going to be pretty easy. Physical books, though, you can't thrift a Kindle.
I mean, mine's about. I've got a 50-50 split physical to Kindle and ebook. Most of my books are new. I haven't bought many secondhand just because finding secondhand books that fit me not easy around here for whatever reason. In terms of the percentage I've read, maybe 20% because I'm terrible because I just keep buying more.
No judgment. I'm just curious because I think it's a factor of where you live, what you have access to, and what your tastes are. So yeah, and it's sort of a weird thing to try to think about. Like,
I think only about 5 of mine are brand new. Everything else is off eBay.
Oh yeah, there you go. 10%.
Well, there's some books I had to get because you can't get them on Kindle. I'm like, how dare you?
There you go. People who haven't come into the new age. Eva says, I need a spreadsheet. Yeah, love it. I want to book.
It's worse when it's partway through a series. Like the 5 Warrior Angels series. It's like you can get books 1 and 2, but you can't get book 3 on my Kindle. I'm like, how dare you? I do not like incomplete series.
Where is it available? Only as a paperback? Or on a
paperback, hardback, and audiobook?
Wow.
I mean, you might be able to get it on Kindle in a different area. Like, I might get a VPN just so I can steal it from somewhere. Like, I want it.
Huh. That is weird. That's a weird choice for the author to make. If I had a bookshop, I'd want an attached apartment and I'd hire Margaret to manage it. That would be a dream job. There we go. Also 95% unread. Why isn't the resolution ever to buy more books? That's a good point. Okay, so and then the details. Bookshop just fully partnered with Draft Digital and Spotify, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they're in talks with direct shopping with Kobo. Okay, I'm familiar with Kobo. Kobo is like Kindle. They're a digital book buying platform, but they also attach to Rakuten, which is huge in Asia, which is like Costco in Asia. So there's all these kind of like mergers that go on that are, you don't know. Expected to finalize 2026. So I see Canada and more places coming soon. Yay! That's great news. Thank you, Devin. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Diane. What a fun idea. Excellent. Welcome in. My answer to this question is Bookstore all the way. If I am doing online book shopping, it is because I'm trying to support a specific bookstore that is not near me. And so I'm like ordering a new book, pre-ordering maybe from like a Black or Indigenous or, some kind of struggling bookstore far afield because I want to support. So that's like not very often. Let's see. The next question is, do you have a favorite bookshop? Did you all come ready with this question or do you have to think about it? Who's ready? Jenni.
Waterstones. It's the only one I go to.
Wharton's?
Waterstones. It's basically our Barnes and Noble.
Got it.
I don't like it now though, because our one was huge. And then they moved into a place that's like the third of the size. And I'm like, really? And they moved off the high street as well. And you're just like, why would you move off the high street into a smaller place?
Rent?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
My city's not cheap anymore.
Which city?
Aberdeen. Irony is we're now one of the most expensive cities in the country. And you're like, how? There's nothing here.
What? Is it data centers? No,
it was probably because of the fact that we had the oil. But we don't have the oil anymore. We literally have 2 universities, and even they're not doing so well anymore. The joys of Brexit. Well, we made most of ours with international students, and Brexit's made it harder for them.
Okay.
So we've just lost a fair whack of our international students.
Ooh. Well, I hope your Waterstones survives. Ven, how about you?
Also Waterstones, specifically the one in Deansgate in Manchester, which I think is the second biggest Waterstones in the UK, I think. It's
Ooh.
over 3 floors. It's a old-fashioned claustrophobic building inside. You know,
Oh,
it's like everything in Manchester. It's an old building in an old industrial city, and it feels it, and it's just got that ambience in there. So, whereas the newer Waterstones, I just don't like the other ones. But that one, I could spend days in there.
Yes, same. You just come in with some snacks in your pockets and a bathroom somewhere. But
They've got a coffee shop. They've got places to just sit and read in the window, so you can just watch the world go by. It's just like, yes,
that's lovely. Dream job: walk downstairs, open cafe, drink coffee, sell books, hold events. Right. Same. Apparently, I'm a book angel. All right. Eva says my city is cheap, I think, but like again, I make zero money. Yeah. Let's see. Cat, we're doing this. Cat, favorite.
Well, I'm gonna cheat. Mine's a thrift store. Actually, it's Hooked on Books. They have one little corner of new books, half of an aisle that's all $6 hardbacks, and then just everything else is 50% off of whatever it says on the back. So that's my go-to. And I've been good. I haven't set foot in there since last April. Mostly because I only go to the city now and then, and lately I only go to the city for dealing with this. That took all my shopping money. I never get out of there with less than like 12 books.
It's a spree. We like a spree. Do you have a special shirt on?
Oh, yeah. I don't read books to, learn stuff. I read to escape reality.
There we go. Nice.
I'm honest accidentally.
Sweet. Eva says there's an old florist shop with attached apartment for sale in my town. Oh, we're looking at real estate. This is like turning into real. Okay. 1 block from our quaint little downtown that hosts festivals 5 times a year. I mean, that sounds like an obvious business plan right there. If I made monies, I'd be bribing Margaret with an ugly apartment and a low-paying job. 3 months trial.
It's only ugly till you move all your books in.
Oh. Yeah, no, the books would just stay. There's too many. There's too many to move. No, not an imposter. Maybe you just like spreading the love out equally. That's also
or indecisive.
Valid choice. Or indecisive, exactly. Either one. Any I've always wanted to go to Waterstones. Nice. Let's see. Noah, why don't you tell us your favorite, but also Devin's question. How does one choose a favorite bookshop?
I think it's because we're kind of stuck for choice here, because our only bookshops that we really have is Waterstones, because I live across the road from Ben. We go book shopping together. Mine's also Waterstones in Deansgate. We literally spend hours there, and then we'll go for a coffee and just sit there and be like, look at the book I bought.
I mean, there is a Blackwell's in Manchester. The Works is still a thing. The ones here are tiny. Strangely enough, the Works. We do have a Blackwell's, but it's not near the city centre, bizarrely. It's near the university.
I don't think.
But also, I will also say most of the Waterstones, like the city, there's 2 Waterstones in the city centre, and the newer one looks like a Barnes and Noble. It's set up like a Barnes and Noble. It's very, very similar to pictures I've seen online, just on a smaller scale, because obviously UK doesn't have as much space to build things. Yeah, I would love, though. There's one Waterstones I do want to go to, and I think people should Google this one. It's one in Bradford.
Yes.
It's absolutely stunning. It's worth a Google just to see the pictures of it. It is gorgeous. I do just want to go just there as well. Side point. Sorry, I'm just stealing your place, Noah.
It's fine. That was it.
Wool Exchange. What does Wool Exchange have to do with it? That's incorporated into the title.
I think it's an old historical building.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Noah, further thoughts since Ben's still your turn?
No, it's fine. I'm good.
All right. Elaine, favorite?
Is the Goodwill bookstore, thrift store, secondhand shop. And yeah, that's pretty much where probably the last 3 years I've been doing my massive book hauls, because the prices and the selection, like the whole store is just literally books. Most of the Goodwills have either clothes, furniture, and some books.
Right.
But we have 2 here in the city that are strictly just bookstores. And the one that I go to, which conveniently is like 10 minutes from my house by car, is just all books. And I've done that video of it. Like, there's a ton of Kuntz and Robb and Patterson and Cornwell. I don't read those, but it always cracks me up when I hear all these booktubers, and I'm like, wow, if I had a ton of money, I could just scoop up like over 20, 30 books and ship them out. But I always find amazing stuff there. Now, before I discovered that, I used to go to Indigo, which is like the American Barnes and Noble, British Waterstones, but there's no way I'm paying $30, $40, $60 for a new book that I don't know if I'm going to like. That just ain't happening. Nah.
I think that's something the whole panel will agree on, that like the new prices are very daunting.
It's crazy.
Yeah. They got to earn that, new author money. Like, if I haven't read 3 or 4 and liked them all,
right.
Nope,
right.
I'm not buying it new. I'm waiting for it to go on sale or end up at the thrift store.
Or the
I
library.
gotta work for a living.
Yeah.
Now,
That's why I end up so many books on Kindle. I've got books on there. I have no idea how I wound up with them.
Sometimes the Kindles are just as expensive though, Jenny. They're like 10 and 12 dollars. And you're like, what?
I know they're what, like $12.99 or something like that for some of the new stuff. And I'm like, what? It's a digital file. No.
no, I mean,
I would
to
lose
be
it.
fair,
I refuse to buy ebooks anymore. I can't see it. I forget I have it. That's wasted money.
to be fair, new releases in the UK tend to be half price straight out the gate. In Waterstones, they literally, because they try to compete with Amazon, so many like new releases are like Alchemized that came out last year for some reason. That
it's on the
was
buy one get one half price in my branch.
Yeah, it was £12.50 when it came out hard for the hardback instead of 25.
How?
I'm pretty sure it was that price.
Paperback brand.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
And they put them out before the release dates quite often in Waterstones as well, because they're really good at that.
That's illegal.
Yep.
That's illegal. They can be fined for that.
Yep.
Yes, it's definitely a sign for you to go to Barnes and Noble. If it's safe to drive in your area. I don't know, there's storms and stuff, so be careful out there. That says if I move somewhere still in the U.S., not for work, it'd probably be right outside Disney, because Anaheim has highest bookstores per capita. What? Where did that
Cat.
I looked into it a few years ago when I was looking for work. I'm like, hey, Pyro, maybe I can work at Disney in Anaheim. And it's one of the cheaper places to live. Not cheap, but cheaper. And I was looking, is it actually a good place? And it was like, we have ridiculous amounts of bookstores compared to anywhere else. Like, well, but it was way out of my price range, and Disney wasn't smart enough to hire me. So here we are.
Devin says 3 new indie bookstores opened in the last 3 months in my town. Wow. Well, that's fabulous news. I now have a book budget that will not be disclosed. Eva says books a million and Barnes & Noble are around us. You should come to Waterstones in Birmingham. Competition. I don't know. Maybe. Ebooks available worldwide on bookshop.org. No shipping of physical books yet. Oh, okay. So further.
I just photographed that. I'm going to see if they've got the third book.
Through Android and iOS. Okay, so further details. Thank you, Devin. We all know people from Manchester are not welcome in England's third city. Is that Birmingham?
Yeah, so historically Birmingham is the UK's second city. Now I know not from Dudley. So there's a little bit of I like to remind her that Birmingham is no longer England's second city and it's now Manchester. She does not take it well.
I thought it was Glasgow.
I could just
England's,
and give it to Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
No.
Got it. I have so many Patterson because of the $5 fill a bag sales. All right. Yeah. I forget about ebooks. So she's in your camp, Kat. Wow. If we needed another reason to move to Anaheim. Yeah. And half price new releases, more like double price new release around here. Yeah. It's a weird industry. I will definitely give it that. Yeah. That's very tempting. Same for me, says Diane to Elaine. That's the only place I go physically now. We have a nice, pretty, new, large Goodwill. I was going to ask Elaine, is it the Goodwill that's the same company as the Goodwill, or is it like a general name? Is it like a blue with like a sort of half face?
It's the nonprofit. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. On a special lookout for mass market paperbacks. Interesting. That's not fair. Envy. Well, I had redhead envy earlier, Kat. So it was out. Yes. Yeah, Dresden Files. Yeah, Elaine's got a score from Dresden Files. Yeah.
Got 3 more to go.
You have all the good ones at yours. I don't find that many good ones locally.
We're rescuing the book. Second and Charles, I think, is the name of a bookstore near Devon, because I think I've heard her talk about it before, which is great. When I hear Birmingham, I think of Iowa. I think of Alabama.
Oh, same.
Okay. All right. So I thought of 3. I 3 favorites, and they're not ones that I frequent, obviously, as you'll hear. So 3 favorites. Let's see. Leakey's, which is in Inverness. It's a converted church. There's a fireplace. It's lots of dusty old books, and people run it who are like very chill. And it's in Scotland, so how is that not my favorite? So Leakey's is number 1, and then like Daunt or Scoob. So Daunt Booksellers in London is a very pretty, like, there's little what do you call it? Oh, it's not a ladder, it's a staircase, but then you end up sort of like on a second story, but it's just a round, so you can look down. This is really pretty. And Scoob is used and new that is more geared toward like universities throwing books away. So it's all these academic things, and it's where I found a lot of like Chartism and socialism and rebellions and really cool history books. And so that little niche, I was like, oh, I have to take everything home. And that was very hard to leave without taking everything home. So yeah, and that is also in London. But yeah, obviously not getting to those every weekend. But they have a place in my heart. So, oh yeah, old churches make good bookstores. What can I say? It's the light. Aaron says, at least in Britain, more indie bookshops have been opening every year since about 2015. Interesting. Okay.
The only old church that I've seen turned into anything, there's the Tabernacle in downtown Atlanta that is now a club.
What? Like the Mormon?
It's heaven, hell, and purgatory in the middle.
Yes, when we've got one in Edinburgh that they changed into a climbing centre. So it's all indoor climbing. I don't know if it's still there. That was a while ago. I'm hoping it's still there.
Wow. That's cool. All right.
You got to be careful in this one, because sometimes it's 80s music. Sometimes it's you might see things that you never wanted to see kind of a place.
It makes me laugh because obviously you Americans take your religion far more seriously than we Brits do. So it's brave.
That's what makes it great. It's beautiful.
Nice. Okay. Pre-ordering. Do you guys pre-order books? Let's start with Noah.
I've from Waterstones, I've only ever pre-ordered 3 books, like in an actual store, which is the Rebecca Yarros books. But I enjoyed. I'm new to the fantasy. I beg your kindness pardon.
Okay, new to the fantasy genre. Sorry,
So that was my go-into. But I back people on Kickstarter, so I also do that. So I like it. I like getting fancy little books being like, these are mine.
Yeah, and often they come with goodies, and so there's like
They do.
extra special care. Yeah,
They do, and I like that. I feel special.
yes, I like feeling special too. I messed up my order. Ven,
Isn't that a shame?
The dramatic
Um,
zoom in.
Fun, the angle. It's brilliant.
It's just enjoying the chaos. Come on.
And we thought you would
I-
be able to wrangle us. You've become one of us.
Bad influences.
So I didn't used to till I joined Booktube. Booktube has caused me to pre-order lots of books.
Oh, okay.
I pre-order a lot of indies. I do pre-order a lot of indies, especially if I've read book one in the series. And sometimes I'll pre-order stuff 18 months in advance by accident. Cemetery Boys too. Because I thought it was out. No, it was out. I thought it was out last September, and it's not. It's this coming September. So I ordered it this time last year. I was very confused when it didn't arrive. But never mind.
Who pre-order and then forget because it's so long, and then when it comes out, they buy the new copy, and then it comes in the mail, and they're like, "Oh, shoot, I bought it twice."
I mean, I'm not too bad at buying more than one copy of stuff, generally speaking. Unlike Noah, who once bought 3 copies of the same book and then inflicted one of them onto me. And inflicted is the right word.
It was a terrible book. It lied.
It was a terrible book. And you made your buddy read it.
It was The Whistling by Rebecca
Netley.
Other. Yeah.
Scottish author, Scottish book, Scottish historical horror. Awful.
So Jenni's
Awful
fault.
book.
Yeah.
You
Like
got me
people
with
love
Scottish
books.
historical and then lost me with horror. Yeah.
But yeah, I do pre-order. I've only got one book pre-ordered this year so far, though, I think, which is the one that I ordered ages ago. So I've been good so far this year.
Before we are too far away from the favorite, Devon had more. Book cafe that has $3 coffee Thursdays, which is nice. Literary lounge, candle lit books. They sell book boxes paired with scented candles, which is nice. Yeah, little goodies. That's fun. And on the architecture discussion, a line dancing club not far off turned into a church. So that's in the other direction. Yeah. And then pre-order to help indies. My husband pre-orders, but he's excited to read. I believe I am on one of Eva's pre-order lists and excited. I don't no longer remember when it's coming out, but I'm on it. So there we go. Elaine, how about you? Have you ever pre-ordered a book?
No, because I typically do not read new releases. The closest I've come to that was Fourth Wing. And yeah, we all know how that went.
What was your favorite book of last year?
It so was. And actually, and I didn't pre-order it, I just picked up Sunrise on the Reaping.
Oh.
And I noticed, because I'm about to start reading it, when I opened the inside cover, it's a hardcover, $37 new. No, I did not pay that. I got that on sale with a gift card when I went to Indigo. So I didn't pay anywhere near that. But I'm like, holy jumping, that's not even near as big as the Sarah J. Maas books. Like, yikes. So no, I don't pre-order. Sorry.
No judgment. It's sort of a weird thing that's only sort of come in lately in the last few years, I think. Kat, have you ever pre-ordered?
I've only got 2 authors that I've ever pre-ordered. I have my James Rollins and my Christopher Moore. And thankfully, Christopher Moore only has a book like every 3 years. So if I gotta wait that long, I'm getting it the day of, since there are no new bookstores within an hour of me. I am not waiting that long.
Good. All right. Jenni?
I don't pre-order too often. Mainly because I've already got way too many. So if I'm going to pre-order, it's because I know I'm going to read it fast. Or if it's like the only reason I pre-ordered Dresden is because Ven said it didn't count if you ordered it the year before. So I ordered it last year. So it didn't count this year.
Oh, the cheating! Oh, the cheating!
The book money laundering.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's like
I mean, I will do it. I mean, I tend to binge Dresden about 4 books at a time.
very cool.
Hello,
He was
Milo.
I bought the same book twice from an indie author in person. Same event 2 years in a row. Think she remembered me even though I forgot her and her book. Funny. Oh. There we go. Devin bought Margaret's book twice. What? How did that happen? That's fun.
Nice.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. Even if it wasn't intentional. Especially with the indie sales when I'm trying to behave. Okay.
He puts them in Voxer every time.
Of course he does.
Every time.
Eva's
Little
responding to my
saboteur.
comment. She says, good, because I also don't remember when I said it'd be out someday. So, okay, here's your motivation, Eva. The credit card company has the money in limbo until you put it out. So to take it from their grasping clause, that's when you want to publish faster. Devin also blames her author Discord groups for book inflation. Physical and ebook of many indies. Well, I mean, different formats is a whole nother question. Ben trying to sabotage everyone. Ben says, tend to buy ebooks of indies, and then if I like the book cover, I will get a physical edition. That makes sense to me. That's kind of like getting the library to preview if you want a copy of it in physical.
Yeah.
Oh, long time ago. Waited in line to pick up my pre-ordered copies of HP Book 3 and onwards. Yeah, that's, I think, when it first started, like the craze and the fandom. Also pre-ordered games a lot back then. Yeah,
It does feel like it's something that's pulled over from gaming because pre-ordering for games was a massive thing for a while.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
Was it
sort of just.
I was a fool for pre-ordering games.
Yeah.
Was it in order to fund it, or was it just like hype? Because
Hype, and also when you pre-order, you sometimes got like extra kind of things in the game.
Okay.
Whereas now what they do, which is horrible, is if you pre-order, they'll let you play the game a few days early when they haven't fixed it. That's the current thing right now, where you'll pre-order the game, they'll say 3 days earlier you can have access to it. How about you? But they don't give
There's
the
bugs.
day one. Yeah, they don't fix the bugs until day one, which seems like a really stupid thing to do for reviewing purposes. But if you pre-order the game for 80 quid, you're probably not going to say bad things about it, really, because
interesting model. Okay. So Devin bought the Keening on Kindle and then switched to Kobo, which is the independent digital platform, and then bought the trilogy. Okay, so you overlapped. That makes sense. Okay. The trilogy. There are shelf trophies that are never loaned or touched. Then there are the books forever safe. I like that. Exactly that. Yeah. Kat says there was a couple of my signed copies and I had to buy another copy, so I had one to read. Oh, okay. So that's definitely a thing. That's another level, Kat.
It was signed. It is not getting messed up.
Nice. Oh, got a peanut. I like it. My answer on pre-order is I tried to do like a support indie bookstores like sort of campaign, and I did it for 2 months, and it was really hard to get lists of paperbacks that were new releases to pre-order because everyone has the marketing campaign around the hardcover release. I actually put out lists of like new releases this month or this year, and so I was just having a hard time finding them in my price range at the right time, and I was just like, okay, I can't. This is not a thing. So unfortunately, that was a short-lived campaign. And now, I don't know, probably like 1 or 2 a year I might pre-order just like to support. I don't do the goodies campaign except once. I've never ordered a book box, but I did do a pre-order campaign and I got like a pretty card and stickers, and that was pretty neat. It was a witch book, so it's nice. All right. Abandoned. All right. So good night, Eva. I'm gonna not leave yet. Okay. All right. 6. Do you have a monthly book buying limit? Okay. Show of hands. Does anyone have a monthly limit?
These next two, I felt so called out.
Jenni, go ahead. Have at it.
I wish I had a limit. I have no self-control.
Okay.
I really should have a limit.
All right. Cat.
60. That'll be your limit.
Per month?
No, I just buy when I finally get to a store.
All right. I think we have people who need limits that don't have them and people who don't need them that don't have them so far. Okay. Noah, what category are you in?
Me?
Noah.
Noah.
In between.
In what way?
Depends on how much I earn that month.
Okay. All right. Elaine?
Reasonable.
Kind of like Noah, actually, because I'll have money set aside. And so if I have my money and I get a ride to the thrift store or the thrift store has a sale, then it's a free-for-all spree because I need me a perk and cheer up, and books make me happy. But as far as a monthly limit, no, it just depends on when I get to the store and what I end up finding. So no, definite money is the limit, not the number of books.
Ben?
My answer is the same as Devon's in the chat.
Which is...
I don't have a limit. If the bills are paid, all other money is books, potentially, if I see books. And if I have food money left and I see a book I want, it'll come out of the food budget if I want the book enough. It's fine.
It's funny.
It's fine.
They taste real good, right?
A good insulation, though.
They're high in fiber, sure.
Yeah. Devon's comment made me look up one of my favorite quotes, which is attributed to Desiderius Erasmus Rotorodamus, which is Erasmus. When I have a little money, I buy books. And if I have any left, I buy food and clothes. And I thought, yeah, that's us. Pretty much.
Say that word again really fast for me.
Which
The
one?
name.
Erasmus?
No, the full thing.
It's this. Let's see. Can I just put it in the chat so everyone can see it?
That's
It's on a
cheating.
Goodreads quote.
That's cheating. You have to
You
say it
have
out
to
loud.
read it, Noah.
Oh,
Yep.
There we go.
Come on.
Go on, say it again.
I never studied Latin, so if it's like a Latinized medieval name, that's the best I can do.
I can't pronounce
Desiderius
that.
Erasmus Rotorodamus.
That word.
Okay. It's going over
Where's
my head.
your
now.
dirty
Sorry.
little mind going?
It's just gibberish to me.
Okay.
That makes sense, given you struggle with cinnamon.
You said you'd never bring it back up again.
Come on,
Little
say it
brother
3
needs
times
to be
fast.
teased.
I think my next Kickstarter will be a book box. That's a great idea. I love them. Eva likes that idea. Let's see. I will happily live off noodles, says Jenni.
That's what noodles are for.
The book diet. Yeah. Hungry? Just read. Yeah. Great quote. Yeah, I'm making a t-shirt. Cat Paws here. I have that quote on my craft project bag. Yay. Love it. Did anyone not answer this? The book buying limit? Elaine? No, everyone
I
did.
did.
Yeah. And I don't have one because I don't need one. Except when I go on the binges and then I feel bad about myself. Okay. So next one.
I only ever feel bad when I see that number get high gun. Shit, I'm gonna lose again.
Oh.
I'm this close to tempted to
Make the
lie.
rest of us feel good.
You can't lie. Kat's keeping track of us in a frickin' journal this year.
Ooh.
Because y'all all
Conveniently
lied
forget
last
to
year.
log some of the books.
Didn't lie. I just forgot. It was like, what? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be keeping track of this. Whoopsie.
So I gotta update yours after we log off. 41 plus some physicals.
See, look, I've got my envelope this year with the receipts and the tally numbers.
Nice. Then, how about book buying bans? I've heard you mention them. Have they ever worked? Have you
No,
been successful?
not remotely. So, but
You last
what
longer than I do.
I realized the first year I did it, I went about a month and then fell off the wagon. But I realized I don't do it as a book buying ban anymore. I'll still buy books, but I won't read any of them until I've read X amount of the ones that I already own. So
Okay.
that's the way I do it now. I haven't bothered this year because I was trying to chase Jenni down at one point, but that didn't happen. I think I got within 200 and stopped. But yeah, no, I
Mine's
can't.
a little higher than that.
Yeah, but no, I tried. I think if I did it, I know when I came out of it, I'd then go out and buy like 47 books or something, which would just there's no point if I'm going to regress like that straight afterwards. So
Right. Yeah. Okay. So in that respect, it sounds kind of like eating management. If you're gonna like restrict and go on a binge, you'd be better off kind of like being even. Yeah. Good point. Anyone else actually go on a book buying ban and have it work?
No.
All right. I figured this does.
We're all really
This
bad.
way.
No, can I add to that?
tried
though?
to read 63. It didn't work.
Yeah.
When I started Booktube, I started a challenge with myself that I was going to read all my TBR and then reread what was on my shelves, see if I still liked it, because what I read 20 years ago might not be my taste now. I now have 152 on my TBR. And I read like 70 last year.
That's coming up. That number is coming up. If you all looked it up and prepared it, yeah, self-control. I like that.
I was going to break even last year, and then I did the bookshelf audit and found 39 books I thought I'd read and realized I hadn't.
Elaine, were you gonna add?
Oops.
Yeah. So I still need to update my book audit, so I'm not sure where I'm at with that, but I know I'm doing pretty good for what I bought in that. But in terms of the book buying ban, now for myself, in 2022, I set the goal to read what I own. Of course, I bought several hundred books since then. But the other reason I won't participate in that is I'm not going to stop supporting my thrift store. And so to go on that book ban means not spending money to a nonprofit organization. And it kind of goes back to like Ven was saying too. But to me, my big outing is going to a bookstore. Like I have a few other things, but not much. So for me, getting out and about is going to a bookstore. So if I say I'm not going to do that, then that's one less thing I get to enjoy and go out and do. So no, I'd end up I'd have all my money saved and just go totally crazy and wouldn't be able to carry all the books home.
And for what, right? For what? Yeah. Let yourself have it. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Go with Dragon Papa and just load them up like a little, like little mule.
Yeah. Well, we can put them in the trunk, which we have been doing, but it'd be like 4 trips in the house out of the trunk. My neighbors would wonder what in crikey I'm pulling out and taking in.
Let them think.
They don't need to. They're working on building some muscles in case they misbehave.
That's
The trick is
right.
to wrap them up in black bags in very suspicious looking packages.
Gosh. Okay, so Kat mentioned a TBR. The question in the tag is, how big is your wish list? So do you guys consider wish list to be the same as TBR, or do you separate that?
No, I separate them.
Oh, they're very different.
Okay, they're different. So the question is on wish list, but feel free to throw in TBR if you would like. Let's start with Noah.
Oh no. So my TBR is 649, but my actual wish list that I've actually accumulated is just over 100.
Why is yours so small?
Because I actually buy them and go through them slowly.
Woo!
To me. That seems reverse to me because your TBR to be read. Do you have those in your possession?
Some of them.
And then the wish list. Do you have those in your possession? Okay. So what are you saying? The wish list is smaller because you have them and you go through them?
Sometimes.
Well, you don't have them. The point is,
Not all of them,
that's
no.
why I'm glitching. You don't
No.
have them. Okay.
No.
But you just like going over the list.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I do that too. Okay.
Thank God.
All right. Okay. So your TBR is bigger than your wish list. Okay. Jenni, how about you?
No.
No? No? We didn't get stats on this?
My unread Kindle books are currently now sitting at 4,715.
What now?
Say again?
4,715
15.
unread books on my Kindle.
Wow.
Unread.
Unread, yeah.
You're making me feel better. Mine's over 800. I thought
God.
that was bad.
Girl, I
That's
don't
why I
even
don't
own that
buy
many
e-books
books.
anymore.
Yeah.
I keep
My Amazon
finding out
wish
about
list
free
is worse.
ones.
It's even separated out into sections, and I just flip through and see if any of them are free or 99p and go, oh, buy. And like, no, I need to stop doing that.
So you have a wish list on Amazon. Is that most of the books that you're like out looking for?
No, my Amazon wish list, I've got like several. So I've got like one wish list that is literally just all the books that are in series I've currently got ongoing,
Okay.
so that I can catch up with them. I've got one that's all standalones, one for nonfiction. So I keep them all separated to
Oh
make
my
them
gosh,
easier.
separate book wish list. Wow.
Yeah. And then I've got one that's literally just like booktuber books. Yes, I am.
I was going to say, don't you call me out. Don't do that.
Oh man. Yeah. I was
Revenge class.
referencing a song. Yeah. Wow. 4,000. We've got a emoji.
At least if the world ends, I've got plenty to keep me occupied.
Until it runs out.
I
I have
don't.
a solar-powered battery pack, thank you.
Oh, you're thinking
Okay.
about the battery. That's
Oh
my
yeah. I've got it set. I've got my power bank is solar powered to make sure that my Kindle never runs out.
Impressive. Then TBR/wish list if you have both numbers. Now that
Okay.
we've been blown out of the
Please
water,
divorce me.
no one's competitive.
So, according to Goodreads, my want to read list is 973. That is not accurate because I don't always remember to add stuff to my Goodreads, but never mind. My actual to buy wish list is about 130,
Okay.
which isn't too bad. But
Yeah.
in terms of what I own,
I have more than that in my open series books.
I've probably got 500 books on my shelves that I need to read. That's probably in my Goodreads list. But again, I don't always remember to add stuff to Goodreads as I do stuff. So as I buy it. So not as bad as it could be.
Excellent. I'm gonna poke it in the middle here. So my answer for this was so I look at the tag on Storygraph, which is wish list, which is like the last 3 years. So again, just ballpark. It's not totally accurate, kind of like your Goodreads tag. The wish list is at 895 because this is just things that I hear about. They sound interesting. And I put wish list on it because maybe I will find a copy of that for cheap or whatever. And often I'll put the number or the tag of the person who recommended it to me. So if I do eventually find it, I get to go back and say, oh my God, I finally read this from 4 years ago. So good. So yeah, that's not like an intent to buy. That's not my shopping list. It's just like every book I've heard of that sounded good that I corral. And I don't
I
really
do that with my Amazon wish list. And then you look back at it about like a year later and you think, who the fuck did this turn up from? And like, what? You're 99p, so I'll buy you anyway. No idea what you're about.
yeah. Sometimes I don't remember where it was from because it's like 10 years ago, and I go,
I don't even bother to reread the synopsis anymore. I'm just like, oh, I must have wanted you at some point, so you must sound good.
But we changed, Jenny, so maybe we don't like the same thing. So I'd actually
don't
do
change.
read the synopsis.
I'm
again.
the same now as I was when I was 12. I refuse to change.
12. You made it that
so stubborn.
Fair. Okay, so then Elaine?
How big? Okay, wish list. So when I wrote down my answer, because I did go through the questions and write these down, in terms of books that I want to buy, and this is going to shock all of them, it might be 20 books currently. That's it.
Wow.
In terms of if we're looking here as a TBR, oh, yeah, see, I haven't even updated my wish master list, which I should have had done last month, but I think I'm maybe somewhere around 400 books, possibly.
Wow. Yeah, me too.
Maybe, because I'm not counting my craft books or the program books or the cookbooks. So it might be between 300 to 400 books that I have to read off my shelves. But as far as buying, there's nothing other than those maybe 20. There's nothing really specific because I found a bunch of the series at the thrift store, so I just need to read them. I've got a whole bunch of books from my Da Vinci Spiral and everything else, and I own them. There's a few that I can get from the library, so those don't count because I can just borrow them, read them, and one and done. So yeah, it's actually not that big a deal. Now, if I go to the thrift store, can I come out with 20 books and titles I have written nowhere? Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of my wish lists get translated to library. So if I've read it from the library and I'm not interested in getting another copy to keep, which is most of them, I've just changed the tag, delete wish list, and put library because that's where I got it from.
Yep.
Cat.
Oh, my TBR is how many I actually physically own. At the start of the year, that was 152. My wish list is drastically different because that's, stuff that I have on Amazon. Like I have on Amazon and I have a Goodreads one, and they are completely different. Like my Amazon is, I heard about this on YouTube, so and it sounded good, so I'm gonna add it and see if it maybe comes on sale one day. Or my like Kindle wish list, which is basically, I was reading this and the app went, hey, this is similar and it sounded good. So maybe next time I get an unlimited trial, let me, remember to try that one at some point. And then they end up being like whole series and I get recommended something else and forget it. So that's several hundred. And then there's my Goodreads one, which is also inaccurate because it's either ones of I read this author. I might not find him again soon, but I liked that series, so I'll put it on here to remember to look for it on occasion. Or I entered, one of their giveaways, so of course you have to like add it. And some of those authors, I'm like, I liked one of them. They might have 6 books. One author that I found, and I've read 3 of them, and the rest haven't been on sale yet, has 38 in that series. So if I was rich list is technically like 1,000, but probably like 5,000 actually if I got their whole series because they turned out good.
Nice.
Oh,
So they're a little crazy. When I win the lottery, I'll need a new house to hold all the books when I empty them.
Yeah, it's hard.
My TBR just for this year is bigger than your TBR flat out.
Yeah.
I've got 250
it's like
just
TBR
for this
and
year.
wish list combined.
I think we think about the things slightly differently. It's just like how we organize things in our minds in terms of like priority and accessibility. So it's interesting to like parse out some of those details. It's fun.
Mhm.
It's also hard to get an accurate count, as we know from everybody. Devin said, I have a family library with my sister and Goodreads isn't accurate. And
Mm.
then she was trying to count and said, nope, I'm going to stop right there. I have too many books on BookFunnel, Kobo, Kindle, and who knows what's on my shelf. Yeah, there are lots of, what's it called? Black holes, maybe, that like they just disappear. It's hard to keep track. Cat Paw says, I wish I had more energy so I could read as much as I used to.
If work would get out of the way, I could read a lot more.
Right? Do I count Webtoon, Everand, and Fable? Do audiobooks count? Google Play Books? Right.
Mm.
They're all the platforms. So if you have different books, then yeah, for sure. Yes to Fable. Yeah. What is CYOA? Oh, like a game book, fighting game. Do you have one of those? Isn't your video series about one of those that you're writing? Yeah. You want to explain?
So, oh God, why would you put me on the spot like that? So, Choose Your Own Adventure is basically just, I've got books here. I've got books for this. I swear I do.
Milo!
Oh, a book.
Oh,
Choose Your Own Adventures. It's basically you have little stats and then you kind of go through and it goes through like a number where you have to roll to, and then you can roll dice to fight and see if you survive and do the quest that's in it. So I do a little solo roleplay one where I basically just roll dice and kind of see what happens with the story, and depending on what I roll, something happens or a character dies. Fun times.
You got to keep the tension going.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Very cool. And Devin's discovering you have your own bookstore in an app. And I'm not sure what she means by that.
I didn't know that. I just
talking about you, right? Or no, is this a different bookworm? No, this is you.
That's me. That's me.
Bookstore in
So I
an app.
didn't know Google Play Books was like Google's own books on the phone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Google-
Apple's got their own one as well.
You can get music or books from Google Play and pay for them both through Google. So yeah, I haven't done that, but I know you can publish them that way. So I know that they're available to read that way, but I don't know anyone who really does.
You get them on Spotify as well.
Yeah, but it's audio books.
Mm-hmm.
Is it only audio?
Yeah, it's all audio.
I think that they are doing something though. There's
They're going
some
to treat
announcement.
AI now, and I'm like,
Right. There's
no.
something shady. But actually, Devin was connecting Spotify with bookshop.org, so maybe that's like part of the news. We'll have to wait for that to roll out. Leslie says, I like Noah's solo role play. I like to binge watch them when I'm feeling under the weather. Yeah. And Elaine says, I need to catch up on them. Not sure if you killed me off yet.
No, you're still alive for now.
For now.
Because I'm writing into it like NPCs, like non-player characters, the background characters of people off Booktube. So
Wow. Are you changing the names to hide the innocent?
no. If you die, you die.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. Number 9, getting towards the end here. Last content question. Which 3 books from your wish list do you wish to own now? And I'll start with this one. I went through several screens, not all of them because Storycraft can't scroll. And I came up with When Women Were Dragons. So Elaine will like that one by Kelly Barnes.
Woo, just in time.
Any Human Power by Amanda Scott, which Cat Paw will like that because that's their recommendation. And The Trading Game by Gary Stevenson, because I don't have a copy of that yet, but I'm going to be buddy reading it with Ben at some point. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have a copy of it?
What?
Do you have a copy of it yet?
I can't remember what I have and haven't bought in the last 2 months. So.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. That was one of those ones where I went to the wish list and I was like, The Trading Game, that doesn't ring a bell. And then I looked at it. I was like, Gary Stevenson's, that does. And I was like, oh, that's the yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think I picked it up. I think.
All right.
Yeah, you need to buy it.
Okay. Ben, what about you? Which 3 books from your wish list? Top of the list.
Well, Books that are already out, because I've got a pile of other ones. So there's a series called Scion by, I'm going to butcher the name now, Joan de Vinci. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's like a cyberpunk series. It's not the easiest series to still get, because I think it might be out of print now. But that's one. Oh, I've just opened something. I don't know what it is. Go away. The next one is called When Darkness Blinds, which is an indie novel that came out last month by Lindy Enns. It's book 2 in a series. It's got like that's the one. And that's the follow-up to what's book 1 called? Can't remember what book 1's called, but that came out in January. That's When Darkness Blinds. I can't speak. When Darkness Blinds by Lindy Enns. And then another one that came out last month is called Better the Devil by Eric J. Brown, which is a LGBTQ plus psychological thriller.
Oh,
so a bit of a varied choice there.
Yeah. So you had science fiction, thriller. What was the one in the middle?
Cyberpunk. So sci-fi, fantasy-ish, and the other one, Lindsay Enns, is fantasy, like fairy tale-esque.
Okay, that's the middle one. Yeah, got it. Devin says, I have You Are the Hero books from Kickstarter. I love Choose Your Own Adventure. It takes me back to the 80s, 90s. Yes. Some of the younger folk may not recall, but like the original, the branded Choose Your Own Adventure were, very cheap paperbacks that fell apart very easily when you had to flip back and forth all the time. Are you going to revenge knock us off, Noah?
Well, JJ and Kat are crab queens. And they're coming into on the next episode. So,
oh, wow,
it's a whole thing.
Okay,
we're in danger.
Okay, Cat Paw says I've bought books from Google Play Books when I can't find them elsewhere, like other language books or published outside the Anglosphere. A very good one. Noah says I have a few from Kickstarter. One is behind me, Legion of the Necromancer, and a whole shelf to the side of me. Was this answering the wish list?
The Choose Your Adventure.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I looked up the author because I didn't know how to spell it, and that sounds like it's the one. All right. Elaine, top 3?
My top 3. Okay, this was kind of hard, and I had to actually go look on my Amazon list, which I keep up so then my husband can look and not have to keep asking me when holidays, what do you want? And it's like, just go to Amazon, dude, and there's the titles, figure it out. Or I get gift cards to Indigo or the thrift store. So I could have just said the last 3 Dresden Files because I want to read the series, but not until I have all the books. And I just need 3 more that I need to track down. But
okay,
so I just passed those off. I want Haunted Canada collection number 3 because that would finish off my series. There's 4 big collections.
Cool.
I want the 12th Insight. That's by James Redfield, which would finish my Celestine Prophecy series. And I want the Sirius Connection, Unlocking the Secrets of Ancient Egypt. That's by Mary Hope, because that's been so hard to find. And I should have got that years ago. So those are my 3, because I want to finish off 2 collections. Well, Dresden would be 3 if I could have 6. And then the Sirius Connection, because that ties in with all my ancient Egypt, Da Vinci Spiral, and all kinds of stuff. So that would be mine.
Nice. Excellent. I think we're all manifesting these top 3 books. So, Kat, what are your top 3? Send it into the universe.
Well, I've been reading Shannon Mayer's series. She's an indie author, and I've loved everything that she's done so far. So I really want the Neverthorn book. It's a dark academia by her. And plus the cover's gorgeous, and I want it on my wall. Just make it a poster, and I'll put it up there. And then there is I'm gonna copy Elaine. We're not just going one. I want to finish the series because there's a fairy tale retelling series by Laura Burton, and I read most of them on Unlimited. And right before the last one came out, they all got taken off. So I need the last book of that series.
Marketing. Sorry.
Oh, I'm like, I need it, but I don't have $15 for a single paperback. Darn it. One of these days. And the same thing, there's an adventure series, Eden Black series by L.D. Goffigan. That's like archaeological adventure thing. And it was 4 books, and I finished it. And then he wrote another one, and I don't have Unlimited anymore. And I think they took the series off anyway. So I really want those. I want to finish the series. They're so good. I could afford the ebook, but then I would lose it on my Kindle somewhere. So I want the physical, and they're out of my price range.
Archaeology adventure sounds very exciting too. I don't think I've ever read like an Indiana Jones, but like reading. I don't think I've ever done that. That's fun.
Oh, I love them. That's one of my go-to genres.
Nice. Catch up. Devin has Dragons of Pemberley, which sounds like a crossover I could get behind, by Maria Grace. The Glass Tower by Emily Gray, which is indie and a Rapunzel retelling. And Magic Midlife Madness by K.F. Bren. Very prepared. I love it. I know exactly where to go, she says. Yes. Catpaw also prepared, apart from Orla Part 2, which we are working on. I edited a second session yesterday, which is good. The rest are books I can't get hold of in other languages on genealogy. Okay. Only in hardback with impossible shipping costs. Yeah, relate. If you don't want to call it Orla Part 2, you can call it Amelia, because the main character is called Amelia.
Nice.
Rapunzel retelling. What a man and a glass tower. Sounds good. That does sound good. So I captured one of these as they were flying past, but you can look up the names as you will. Elaine, have you read The Pash Cats by Murray Hope? That's one that's been on their wish list for 10 years. And then Gareth came in to say, hello. Is Elaine answering that question? Haven't heard of that one. Okay. Excellent. We'll write it down. Okay. Jenni.
Main ones are A Patriot's Tale. That's Nicole's book. It's the last one of hers I've still got to buy.
Oh, right. Yes. Historical. Yay.
Yeah, because I've got like I've got every book she's done. I've got every book you've done. I've got most of Gareth's as well. I've got an entire wish list of just Booktuber books, and I'm pretty sure that's the only one Nicole's left. Glorious by V.E. Schwab, which comes out later this year. I want it now.
Wait, which one?
It's the Vicious series. It's the third final book.
I didn't know there was a third. I thought it was just Vicious and Vengeful.
No, there's a third one. It's coming out later this year. And I want it now. I've been waiting for it since I read Vengeful.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not coming fast enough. And then there's one series I just cannot justify the cost of it, and it's the Easton Press editions at like Lord of the Rings. They're like really pretty, but they're like $400, and I don't know if they ship to the UK. Really nice leather-bound editions, and it's like the 5 main books. So it's like all 3 Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and Silmarillion. I think they've got a few of the others as well, but you're just like, they're so pretty.
Ooh.
Are they illustrated?
Some of them are, as far as I can remember, yeah.
Nice.
Because they've also got like Unfinished Tales, Perilous Realm. They've got like a few of the others as well, but it's just the 5 main ones I saw, and I went, I want them so bad. It's like I don't know if I can justify getting them shipped over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Good wish list.
There'll be no more Kindle this year, Jenni.
That could take the place, right? Trade-offs. Noah, how about you? Top 3.
Top 3. Oh, so mine are books that have been out for a while, but they're not in print anymore. So it's pretty much finding one that is in very good condition pre-owned, which will be by the author Guy N. Smith. He does like 80s pulp B horror movie books.
Wow.
So the main series that I've been reading of him is the Crab series, but he's got another one called Crap. He's got another one called Doomflight that I would love to get. Another one is it's Resident Evil series books that aren't in not in print anymore by SD Perry because I love the Resident Evil games. Are you serious?
Yeah. Fucking love those
What
books.
what do I need to do to get them off you? I'll do it.
What are you offering, Noah?
Anything. Oh damn it! No.
I need to see what sort of condition they're still
Killer
in.
Crabs. I'm reading them series at the moment. Yeah. And the last one is I grew up reading the Night World series by L.J. Smith, and I've got all 9 books, even the special editions ones, because I fell in love with the series. I've been waiting for book 10 for 24 years.
What?
And she keeps saying it's going to come out. I would love for it to come out.
Wow.
The original King Killer Chronicles and George R.R. Martin.
Right. Wow. 24 years.
Yeah.
Has this author written other stuff? Is that the excuse?
Yeah, they did the Vampire Diaries and other things like
Not all
that.
of them. Did you not see the drama? She came, it was like Vampire Diaries and what was the other one? She did Secret Circle. She only wrote like the first 2 that were ghostwritten for the rest because she had a fight with them.
Are you serious?
It was on Gavin's channel. He was reading them. I think it was him that discovered it all.
Oh, wow. I think I have one of those Night World ones. I found it at the thrift store.
I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh to the
Wrote, like,
core.
at least the first 2, if not like the first half of like each of the series, and then the publishers took them away from her basically.
Fair. No, I didn't like the Vampire Diaries English. The Vampire Diaries series at all. The secret one was all right, but the Night World was my one. Secret society of like vampires and werewolves, and they can't be soulmates with humans, but it's like, oh. I was there for it. There for the drama.
Above my pay grade. I do read about vampires, but not those, so I can't weigh in.
Oh, not the sparkly ones, Margaret, please.
No, the
Those
paranormal
aren't
romance.
vampires.
Okay.
Black Ops Cuba Readathon. She's ready.
Fairwater vampires are much more fun.
So I don't know if you guys put out special names. Since we all kind of tag each other and we're all doing it together, I sort of took away your names. Does anyone want to shout out? I'm just gonna do the, if you're watching this and you enjoy these, feel free to do the tag and just say, hey, everyone tagged me because we're all in this together.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tagged by
I
all
like
the
that idea.
gremlins.
Hey, Constance.
Hello.
You made it.
Yeah. Was there anything else that we were going to mention today? Anything else? Oh, the last question is, I know it's a little problematic. I've had people react to the word bookaholic, so I just want to put it out there that it might be insensitive to people who do have substance abuse problems. But putting that aside, would you consider yourself obsessed with books to an unhealthy degree? I'm going to say no.
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 After I just told you my unread TBR, you're going to ask me that.
It's self-grading, so Elaine.
Okay, number 1, my name's Elaine, and I really am an alcoholic. So if people are offended by the term, get over it. Like, seriously, this thing with semantics and people blowing off their ponytail, grow up. After that, no, I don't have a problem because I do have an addiction and I know how that goes. Books make me happy and I have my bills paid, a roof over my head, and food on my table, and I hardly buy anything else. So, there we go.
Yes. Coping.
Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now.
Yes.
You say it could be something else.
Yeah, that's right. I could be a drug addict and buying a shit ton of books. So there you go.
Imagine
And
what your hoard would be like, though.
And also,
What?
Imagine what kind of books you'd buy, though.
Could you imagine my book reviews?
Imagine your book murdering issue.
Oh, those would be
Okay,
so
no,
good.
Margaret, I need to show something before we wrap up.
Go ahead.
No, but everyone else talk about what they wanted to say with the term first.
I'm just going to say it's book preservation that we're doing. because you never know when the lunatics in charge think we don't want those books anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Rescuing, preserving.
yeah.
We're rescuing them,
Good point.
preserving history.
We're
Well said.
stashing them so that they can't come find them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait
Something
until I
to do
win the
with the
lottery. I will show you hoarding to a whole new level. I will be like that one from Pink Heart.
Jenni, have you read Fahrenheit 451?
Yes.
Okay. I need to reread it. I remember liking it as a kid, but it seems like it's a good time to reread for no reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep. Book rescue service. Awesome. Way to go. See, it worked. If we're gonna do another tag, does anyone want to volunteer to host the next one?
I can do the next one.
All right.
Should
So
let the
it'll be
chat
in like
decide
2
which one
months.
it's gonna be.
When we get another date together.
Now
We'll
I
get
better
to-
write this down.
We'll get to question 3 like within 2 hours.
How did we stay mostly on track? This feels like blasphemy. It wasn't
Because
chaos.
Margaret was in charge.
Yes.
So we'll make a mess of it next time properly.
No way. Hey, so since I'm hosting next, shall we do the If I Owned a Bookstore tag? Has anyone else done that one yet?
No, it's on my
No,
list.
no.
I know I
I
haven't.
never own a bookstore because nobody's getting my books.
No, they're all digital.
It's just storage that other
Yeah,
people
books
pay
to
for.
sell, Jenny, not the books you own, sweetheart.
I'd
can
literally
sell the
just
ones that
sell
you
nuts
don't
that I
like.
wouldn't want to see them.
We'll figure it out in Voxer. Okay, can I traumatize Noah now?
Yes.
Do it, do
No.
it, do it.
He's awake. So
It's awake.
And he's going to
So-
have nightmares very soon.
I'm now working on a new caring project.
Like the tree.
And it's one of my old Star Trek books.
You might need your own little support
I
pet.
folded the pages,
Good
and
princess.
each page will be someone. So, like, don't cry, Muffin. Jenny will have her own tree in here, and then this will all be like Jenny, and then I'll have Cat with cute little kitty cats and things,
Oh.
and other people. So I still have my caring tree, but now I'm gonna have my caring book. So yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm so glad you stayed up, Noah, so I could share this with you.
Why Star Trek? What does Star Trek ever do to you?
Because
Put
it
that away
was
from
a
the camera.
duplicate. It was a
Find a
duplicate.
home.
I mean, I have the Talisman by King and Straub, but that's a big hardcover. I'm actually ripping pages out of that to do a journal.
That's
You
all
could
right.
just-
Then and I can get payback and we'll use the Alchemist.
I'll happily use the Alchemist.
I don't have an extra Alchemist.
I'll send you mine.
No. But yes, that's my new project, and I'll keep you posted as I get like pages done and my sparklies. And I got gems and washi tape from a lovely viewer for craft projects. So I'm still plugging away on the book murder, and Tiki and I have a few more sections done, and Panther joined in, but editing.
I just
hope-
like
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, I just like that we have creativity flourishing around books in our separate ways. So we have writing stories based on games, and we have crafting with the pages, and like it's all beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I love
Get that,
it.
Noah?
Yeah, no, I love creativity. I absolutely think it's a must. Like, it's a joke being like when I call you a book murderer, my heart does like cringe a little on the inside. But no, I love it that you're creative and stuff. But also, I hope Edward from Twilight comes and visit you, and he's like, "I'm a killer." Sparkles.
I
Oh man.
That's what I have to say to that.
have
Steal
Twilight to
some points
reread
there.
from my vampire series, but after that, I may do something with Edward once I've read it, because
That's a look at
What are you gonna do with him, Elaine?
I haven't decided
Gonna
yet. I
load him
have
some
many
glitter?
book journals.
I love the fact that Noah's got the most things to tease him about. Because I love to tease him about Fourthwing. It's so easy.
What? What?
Josie, you're just coming in on the tail end. We've done a group live book tag of Bookaholics Anonymous and talked about our book buying habits and preferences and all the fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and say thank you, everyone, for doing this little experiment. And now that we know it works, we can try it on Elaine's channel, and we'll all tune in whenever we get together and get a date. And thank you all for watching. From Booktube land. We appreciate it. And happy reading, and take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye.
Bye.